Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be tuning in from. My name is Joanne Oswald, and I am from Manitoba, Canada. And my husband and I live on a very small little farm, and we're retired, but we both do a home-based business. I previously was a teacher for 25 years, then sub for 10 more, and in the meantime got introduced to something that I wanted to share with the world, and that company that I work for is called Life. And I'm very passionate about it. So why did I decide to join Onpassive? Well, at first, I will be very honest, I wasn't sure. I asked Frida, many questions, and I listened to Marty a couple of times, and I watched a few of the videos done by Mike Ellis. And they were all very inspiring and interesting. But I have to tell you, I couldn't really wrap my mind around the immensity of what was really coming. Secondly, I couldn't understand how a man named Ashmafera could be this kind, this willing to help so many people. I have been in several network marketing groups, but you know, as they say, you're never always successful. It's always more. But with my company now, that I'm working under, I have been successful. And I guess the greatest thing that is the fact that I can change people's quality of lives, improve their health, and give them hope. I call it the blessing of hope. But regardless, I did decide finally to join. And I listened for the first few months, I think almost every single day, to Marty on the noon lives. And as time has gone on, it will be a year for me come May 12th. Once I've learned so much more since that. If you're in any kind of doubt, I say join Onpassive now. Become a Go-Founder for $97. What Ash has shared with us in the last months has been nothing short of amazing. I can't even wrap my mind around what it's possible to do. And I do want to promote my business on one of our spots that we purchased. My husband and I have bought several actually. And because we believe that there is something there. We believe first to help ourselves get out of debt. Also to help our children and grandchildren. They're just going through high school now, getting ready to decide their future. And we want to help them get through there and get an education, whatever it may be. And maybe I'll get them into Onpassive. One actually is in, but she just doesn't know it yet because she's under 18. And the other thing is, I want to help other people. We had a roof repaired on our church that cost over $500,000. We have a very small parish. We're in a very small little rural area. So it's going to take a long time to pay that down. So that'll be my next thing after our families are taken care of. Then I want to help the hungry children. There are so many just within our own province here in Canada that are living in poverty that you wouldn't think in this day and age, but it is true. I mean, real poverty. They don't have food on the table. They don't have enough to eat. So I want to help these kids. I also want to help unwed mothers. I do believe that there is a need to help these people because anything that is worse is when you're going through this and you have nowhere to turn. It'd be nice to have a home for them and help and assistance. And the fifth thing that I would like to do is I've listened to Frida talk about St. Jude's. So many people nowadays are dying with cancer. I've lost so many family members ourselves. But because we're in Canada, well, you don't get to go to the USA, right? And if you do, and something was to happen afterwards, you're just not covered by our healthcare system. So many people just don't go. But I do believe that is a very worthwhile charity to donate to as well. So those are just some of the things that I have thought about, that I'm passionate about, that I want to have the money coming in. And I have done my best to share this with so many people, but so many people just have their eyes closed. They're not ready to open. They haven't opened their ears to listen. And so my advice to you, if you are considering this in any way, don't hesitate. Get in now for the $97. And when you think of it, I mean, we're still in lockdown here, so we can't go really anywhere. But the thing is this, when you would go out for a meal with a family, it would be nothing to spend $97. So put this to a worthwhile spot that can benefit you, your family, your friends, wherever you would decide, because I believe Ash is so, what's the word I'm looking for? He is so kind, so gentle, so loving, so giving. And I think this is an awesome way for us to be able to give back, to share it with other people, and to hopefully make a difference in their life as well. And so when it does launch, which is coming up, the whole world is going to want in on this deal. And if you do it now, you'll never be sorry. Have a great, whatever time of day you're listening to this. Take care. God bless.